AuctionStar check-in training. The basic steps for an AuctionStar check-in are greeting the guest, finding their bidding packet, requesting and swiping their credit card, and providing additional instructions when necessary. Greeting the guest. When greeting the guest, you want to keep the greeting short and simple, such as,
"Hi, welcome to our event. Would you like to pre-swipe your credit card for faster checkout?"
You also want to keep the small talk to a minimum in order to process the guest as quickly as possible. Finding the bidding packet. There are several ways to approach bidding packet distribution. Here are just a few suggestions to make it work more efficiently. The first suggestion is to use printed guest lists sorted by last name and/or table name. This will make it easier for the volunteers to locate guests that are listed under two different last names due to a spouse, or if the guest is part of a company and their name was not submitted. We also encourage the use of large name labels, which will make it easier for the volunteers to find the name of the guest they're looking for. It's also ideal to have the volunteer look for the packet instead of having the guests line up on a specific alphabetical section. As you will see in the diagram, a two-person team works best for this layout. In this layout, you will have a back table where you will place your bidding packets in alphabetical order for your volunteers to retrieve. In this example, we have 3 credit card scanning stations and 2 runners. The runners will retrieve the bidding packets as the guests approach each of the scanning stations. It is important to note that the guests can come to any of the 3 scanning stations without having to worry about being in the correct alphabetical section. This will avoid bottlenecks related to having too many people in the same alpha section come at the same time. Special situations, walk-ins and unnamed guests. During the check-in process, there will be situations when a guest comes up and they are not registered or their bidding packet cannot be found. The best way to handle these guests is to assign them one of the pre-printed walk-in packets. To do so, you simply have the guest fill out one of the registration slips, which you can generate from AuctionStar, and peel one of their stickers and affix it where it says affix bid label here. The information will then be updated on the system by the supervisor. Company guests or unnamed bidders will be treated in a similar manner. The only difference would be that they will already have a pre-printed packet assigned to them, usually with the denotation guest 1, guest 2, guest 3, and so on. Swiping the credit card. The first step is to make sure that the swipe credit cards window is open and that the cursor is blinking in the enter box on the bottom right corner of the window. Next, you're going to scan the bidder's barcode. To do that, you're going to use the button located at the bottom of the scanner. You're going to put the scanner right on top of the barcode and you're going to push the button. When you scan the barcode, the guest name will appear on the credit card swiping window, which means you're ready to swipe the credit card. To scan a credit card, you simply hold the magnetic stripe facing the magnetic stripe marking on the device, and then you swipe with a steady motion. When you swipe the card, a green color will appear in the enter box, and when you see the credit card logo on the screen, that means the card has been successfully read, and you're ready to scan the next bidder. In some instances, the credit card will not scan, in which case you will use the keyboard entry button located on the bottom right corner of the window. This will allow you to enter a credit card manually. Before using the keyboard entry method, try clicking the reset button and swiping the credit card again. If that doesn't work, then you can go ahead and use the keyboard entry method. Providing instructions. It is important to remember that the idea is to process the guests as fast as possible, so they don't have to wait long to get in. So do not take too long answering questions, but instead let them know that there will be volunteers in the bidding area that can assist them. With that in mind, the 2 questions that you can answer quickly are: what happens if I don't win anything?
When you check out, all you have to do is sign your invoice and pick up your items. If you don't win anything, nothing will be charged and the credit card information will be deleted.
How do I bid? Or what are the stickers for?
To bid, you just peel off a sticker and place it next to the amount you want to bid on the bid sheet.
To end this session, I would like to mention 2 important points. We want to make the check-in process as efficient as possible to make the guests happy, and we want to keep it easy and fun for the volunteers.